Now, ladies and gentlemen, the show you never knew you were waiting for. Brought to you live at one time from a basement located somewhere in the Midwest. Digital Barnyard presents The Digression.
Ridiculous how he's being, right? But he's telling me the story, and this guy's obviously just wasted. But he says that he used to work for Gotti, right?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He seemed a little soft around the gills, you know, because I wasn't getting a Sammy the Bull Gravano vibe from this guy, you know. But anyway, he's telling me about. So this guy owed his boss some money, right? So they sent him out to collect, and so, but it has to. If he kills him, it has to look like an accident. If he is convincing him, you can't leave any marks, right?
Okay, sure.
So he said, you know, he's telling me, he's like, okay, now, you know, like most people use knuckles, or they'll put a bunch of oranges in a bag, or hit them with phone books, right? But it's like, nah. Oranges are going to make a fucking mess.
Okay.
Right? And
they could, I mean, if you peel
brass
them.
knuckles are obviously going to...
Well, that'll make a mess.
Make a mess. So I use a fucking water bottle. I get a 1 liter water bottle. I don't even drink the fucking water.
Why is your accent changing while you're telling this story?
I don't know. It just felt
gotcha.
natural.
Right.
No, I'm telling it from his perspective.
So you got very East Coast on this.
No, this is him talking.
Okay, all right.
See, I'm adding to the experience.
It's a water bottle.
It's the water bottle. All right. So I'm hitting this fucking guy. And I want to do some serious fucking damage to this guy because he's talking shit, right? Talking all this fucking shit, right? I mean, I got fucking pliers in the car. I could come out here and start pulling nipples, toenails, eyelids. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Very well done. You did it. The 2 words this week for him to invent his little story were water bottle and a pair of pliers.
Now, this fucker gives them to me just before we go live. So it's not like I get to think this shit up.
Nope, he has to invent a story. Basically, I'm like, here are your words, and we're live.
And I'm like,
he's going, okay, all right.
I got this.
That was well done. How did I know when I gave you a pair of pliers you're going to go with some torture scene?
No, it wasn't that. You gave me the water bottle.
See, when I say water bottle, do you
water
think
bottles
torture? Really?
Water bottles have been used in jailhouse torture, other kinds of torture where you don't want to leave a mark.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, like they shove them up an ass or something?
No, you just beat them with water bottles, and as long as you're just hitting with the flat of the water bottle, I guess, from what I've read, it'll hurt, but it'll like
deep tissue.
It'll lightly abrade, but it's gonna go away in about 15 minutes. So,
wow. Damn, dude.
Just as good with a phone book, but you're not as apt to hit somebody with a spine.
And there's not a lot of phone books anymore, you know?
I know.
I got rid of that.
Hit with a
smartphone.
I'm going to hit you with a virtual phone book from China.
Damn.
Shanghai. Wait. Shanghai's in China, right? There's so many
little...
You got Hong Kong, you got Singapore, you got Thailand, and China wants all of those back, right?
I do not know the politics of the government of China.
I know they want Hong Kong back because it reverted. It was a colony. It was a British colony, I believe.
Wait a minute. Hong Kong is not part of China anymore?
Well, it is. It's like when someone's dead, but they don't know it, so they don't know to lay down. Like China keeps saying, you belong to us again. The contract with the British. But
gotcha.
actually, the Chinese say, hey, that contract you had with those guys, you don't have those guys no more. You got us. You got us. So you either play ball or you don't play ball.
I see.
And Thailand just goes, oh, we don't want to play ball. No play ball.
Wow, that was a very good accent.
Was it?
Taiwanese.
Was that good? Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was right on the money, I would imagine.
No disrespectment.
I think there was some disrespectment there.
Disrespectment?
That's what it sounded like you said. No disrespectment.
Dude, I guarantee we could get that word going if we use it enough.
Irregardless works, so I'm guessing...
Irregardless, believe it or not...
is not a word.
Is a word.
What?
Yes. But
when was this made a fucking word?
This is recent.
Was this one of these slangs like ain't, where they're like, listen, people just keep using it, so now it's a word?
Well, but it's actually... It made it. I think it may have even got the inclusion into one of the big dictionaries.
Wow. I have to start reading my updated Webster to make sure all these words are in there.
I have an issue.
Webster?
Nope.
Or you just have an issue?
Yes. I just remembered, and if I don't say it now, I'll forget about it.
All right. Front and center. Tell us your issue.
I despise the skim. The skim is a thing you can get in your email every day. And it's so you don't have to go to the news and read it. But it's usually only like a 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 sentence byline on current events and things that are going on. It's idiotifying people. It's saying, hey, I'm going to give you what I think you need to see of your news. So you might have a story that is, call it 180 lines long. But the skim just gives you the summary in like 2 or 3 sentences. That's just fast food education. It doesn't.
Okay. So it's almost like it's just like headlines.
Well, it's headline summaries, and summary. But I think it idiotifies people because people are like, well, why do I have to go? Because I literally have had 2 people say to me, I'm like, well, because you read the story here. Oh yeah, I read it on Skim. Oh, you should go read the whole story because it gives all the information. I just got it on Skim. I don't need to know anything more. It's like, you look at it. Yes, that person really talked like that. But when you look at it, to read the whole story, it's like there's a lot of information here that you kind of need to know, but people are just, so they're idifying people to where people get to the point they don't feel like they have to go look for it.
Ah, gotcha.
I don't believe in that.
I think it's like that way with a lot of things. You don't have to go look for a fucking thing anymore. You don't have to read very much. You could basically headline skim. There's actually programs that, like Skim for everything.
Yeah, but
that will break it down for you.
I had it. I tried it. I'm like, okay, yep, no. It's the same thing. It's right up there with those keyboards that have all of the colored, like application-specific keyboards.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't like those either.
Yeah. Well, are you going to go to another studio someday and have to know what to press?
No, that's the point. I don't want to have that keyboard here at home. And then I go to that other studio, say that other studio hires me and says, hey, we want you to do this. Now I get there and they have a regular keyboard.
The chances of you...
An individual. I'm saying hypothetically speaking.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It idifies you.
Gotcha.
Because now you're not used to it. You don't know where the keys are. You visually know where the keys are because it's, oh yeah, that's one of the purple. Oh.
Do you think...
The L's usually purple.
But would you agree that those might be good for muscle memory? After a while, you're not going to have to look at the color of the keyboard. That's like, honestly, this is just like saying, why put all the letters on the keyboard?
Oh, I need all those letters.
See, because you got to look down every once in a while, but a lot of times you don't even look down.
I just think you don't end up as strong as you could be.
Gotcha. Yep. I would agree with the reading thing, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's like listening to books. Listening to books does not make you a good reader at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's the way books are kind of going for a lot of people. They just listen to them.
I read so much stuff. I listen to a lot of books, but I read so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't read very much when it comes to...
It may not always be the page, but, like when I'm trying to find stuff or like, and by the way, finding things, you don't have to look for things anymore. I'm going to disagree with that because just trying to find sound effects for some of the things I've been wanting to do, just trying to find a decent sipping.
Well, you're looking for something very specific.
Well, just sipping cold liquid out of a glass. And there's lots of those. Yeah. But a lot of them are dirty. So there's no, you have, when you look at your meters, when it's playing empty sound, you have this ground level that's just like, it's like, dude, clean up your fucking shit. Or at least, record in the quiet. If that's the quietest place you have, I would advise you to wait to record that.
You recorded your own, didn't you?
I ended up recording my own.
Nice.
I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. And I did that. And it turned out pretty good. I had to go to the quietest room of the house, which this house, you don't realize how noisy your house is until you take a recorder and you put headphones on and you're listening. And it's just like, you just hear that. So I don't know what they call, what do they call that? The very low level. I just call it the ground level. Like when there's
like white noise. Yeah.
No, when you're not making any other noise. What do they call the ambient? Or is that just ambient?
Like ambient noise, white noise, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I really have no idea just how loud everything is.
I get it. Hey, wow. It's funny, isn't it?
Hi there.
Nah, she'll be sleeping throughout the entire thing. No, she'll wake up and do shit
I think
right when we
she's
start.
cleaning herself right now, and
That's
I think
good.
she's going to lay back down. Don't be that guy.
Okay, well, let's take bets, everybody. Will the cat sleep? Will the cat get up and start fucking around with shit? I'm going to go with fucking around.
My money's on the cat. Will go back to sleep.
He would know better than I would. So I would bet he's got almost the sure thing, but I'm going with fucking around time.
I was telling people not to get beat up today.
Why?
I just say they'd
Because
say,
you were going to beat them up?
I did not say that.
Were they? I thought you said you use your powers for good.
I do. I would just
That
tell
doesn't
them.
sound good.
People would say, "Hey, la da 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 da," and I'd say, "Don't get beat up."
That's wow. The whole day?
I said that to a lot of people.
Isn't it most days with you? Like, listen, I'm going to have to.
No, usually I'll just say, "I'm going to harm you."
Oh wow, you don't. Okay.
Yeah, I just
That's not a friendly reminder to
Don't-
not get beat up. It's a
okay. Don't get beat up.
listen. Just today,
Let's not get beat up.
let's not get beat up today. Yeah.
This is Don't Get Beat Up Day.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Can you make
Absolutely.
it through the holiday?
No bully day.
Bully Free Day.
Yeah.
Bully.
Well, they don't have to worry about that for Thursday, Friday because you're not in the office Thursday, Friday. You are working on book stuff.
I am working on book stuff, working on the editing audio.
But
edits.
hold on.
Yes.
Not both of those days are vacation days. Only one of the two were vacation days.
One
The
was a
other
birthday.
one was his birthday. Everybody, front and center, JP.
Yesterday was my birthday, so you can't say
He turned 29
and holding.
and holding at 29. He's been 29 for how many years?
Oh, God.
Many?
16.
16 years at 29.
No,
It's been longer than that. There we go.
26. Thank you.
There we go.
Holding. I'm in the grid, 5x5.
It's actually been longer than 26.
26 and 29 would be shit. There's math. I don't want to do math.
28, right?
Yes, 28.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll go with that.
So
Yes.
it's JP's birthday. Everybody, happy birthday, JP. Woo!
No,
woo, woo, woo,
it's
confetti
happy
and shit.
After birthday.
Happy after. He's been waiting to say that, well, for a year and one day.
I will purposely not wish somebody a happy birthday on their birthday so I can do it the day after.
Happy after birthday.
Happy after birthday.
Yeah.
And you can actually say that anytime within a month after their birthday. Any more than you could just say happy after birthday to anyone anytime because it's always after their birthday.
Gotcha.
So you just got to think it
See,
through.
these are the things. This is why we come to you for the knowledge.
Oh, don't come to me.
We need
for
the knowledge.
I don't. I know a lot of things, but not all of it is relevant.
Did you do anything fun for your birthday?
Had my good friend, Aaron, over.
Who's that?
You.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. We went to Buka.
Went to Buka.
That was fun.
It was kind of funny because we sent out the invitation to a couple people.
Didn't really
And-
hear. Yeah.
And, Brian couldn't make it. He's jonesing. That's cool. And Mike had a family thing, but he came over later. And Chad, you never replied.
It was funny because you're like, I didn't really hear from Chad.
Yeah, I'm like, that's a dick move, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then we're at the restaurant, and my phone rings, and Aaron's phone rings, and Brenda's phone rings. And the thing is, when you're in Bukas, you don't take a phone call because you can't hear shit.
No way. You can't talk in that
It's too
place.
loud. So we're like, hey, we'll call him back after we get out. Come to find out, he came over to the house, brought a bottle of whiskey, empty house, nobody's here. I mean, it was locked up too, so he didn't get in.
He broke a few windows.
He tried, but they're double glazing, very thick, triple layer glass.
But
He brought a bottle of a very tasty bottle of whiskey. Thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. That was a miscommunication. But we'll have to get together and at some other time.
And then Mike brought over some good whiskey as well.
Mike brought over some high.
Falutin.
No, it's High West.
There we go. Oh, you were actually
High
looking
West
for the
rye.
brand.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to describe it. Yeah, it's very good.
Very good. Very tasty.
It was good.
And it was really killer with the water.
Drop a little water.
Yeah, because I had a shot. I just dropped. First, I had a regular shot, and it was like, hey, wow, right to the nuts. And then I had a second shot. But the second one, I put a couple drops. About 2 drops of water in there.
Changed it completely, huh?
Amazing. It just like smoothed it. It's like
Weird.
It's like, I'm not going to chew on the back of your throat anymore.
Because I took a little shot too, and it wasn't like the big burny feeling.
No.
I kind of
It was
let
very
it sit
smooth.
in my mouth for a little while.
Did you?
Yeah. And it was
Homophobic moment.
fucking good. Number 1. Like, you're going to have to number them. Probably 0-1 because there's going to be more than 10 or 9.
It happens.
Yeah.
I am not homophobic,
No.
nor am I homosexual, but I am a Homo sapien.
That,
Well,
I would
Homo
agree with
sapiens.
all of those descriptions. Yes.
I'm homo. Are you homo? We're Homo sapiens.
That's right.
I think we got something going there. We should do something with that. Maybe a corporation of some kind.
It sounds like one of those bad like troops that would come into your school. Who's a Homo sapien? You're a Homo sapien. Like they're trying to teach you about genus and class.
And we're
yeah.
And then you bring
Everybody
in,
clap your hands, and they're way too happy because you're like, they put them on drugs.
Homo sapien.
Do you ever any of those troops ever come through your school when you were younger? Like, we're going to teach you about
we're just gonna do
vegetables.
We're gonna do happy things.
Yeah, it's like okay, all right.
And they're always just way too happy. Too many primary colors, and I'm a lover of the primary color.
Too many. It's so even when I was younger, yes, it was too many primary colors.
You know what pissed me off though?
Yeah.
There's certain things, and we've talked about this a little bit, but I uncovered another thing that I missed as well. Because I missed the big wheel. I missed ball pits.
Yeah. Yep,
right?
Same. What was the other one? Sorry, big wheel and
Big wheel, ball pits.
Ball pits were great. They were germ factories. My God, were they fun.
Other things, but the one I just remembered is the whole parachute thing.
Parachute.
Yeah, they'd have that colorful parachute, and everyone sit in a circle.
Oh, really? That was fucking great.
Yeah, no.
You missed. They didn't have that when you were in school. That came after your. Really?
I'm very distressed.
Why? I never understood what. Yeah. And by the way, if you were taking bets, Mr. Parker over here knows his cat better than I do. So the betting lines were not real good, though.
No.
I mean, you were minus 16,000 favorite. Mm-hmm. And, so, I mean, if you bet 50 cents on John, you made a cent. Or something like that.
She's a nap and bathe and nap.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So nap, bathe.
He studies the cats.
No, that's her genus.
It's not her genus. But I still can't believe there was no... The parachute thing always confused me in school. Like, why are we all of a sudden bringing a fucking parachute out? I mean, it was fun as shit, but
yeah.
it made no sense.
No, it didn't. But it
was fun.
It felt good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Brenda has a fun story. She was in kindergarten. I think she's in kindergarten. And they said that, all right, kids, when you come back tomorrow, get ready because we're going on a magic carpet ride. All right. So Brenda, excited as fuck. She's going on a magic carpet ride, right? And then she comes to school the next day. She's already going on a fucking magic carpet ride, and it's just a bunch of chairs on a carpet. And she goes, I was so disappointed.
Well, that was a valuable lesson that life can be disappointing.
Yes, there is no cake. The cake is a lie.
Yep.
The cake is a fucking lie.
You want all of these things? You can't have those things. They don't
have
exist.
T-shirts like that say the cake is a... They have.
I would imagine so. Portal was a very big game.
Yeah,
so
but they should have like a big picture of cake, a circle of cake with the red circle slash. And it's like the cake is
I don't know
a
if they
lie.
ever went like that, but it was definitely the chocolate cake with the one, I think it was one red candle, and it just says the cake is a lie. Whoops.
Oh, I think it's important. I think you need the red circle slash.
Well, you could invent that if you had a T-shirt press.
I know.
But
I keep saying, but you guys keep saying.
Brenda won't let you.
No, you won't let me either.
Dude, you don't need a goddamn T-shirt press.
I need one.
You don't need one.
Help me. I need one T-shirt press.
No, you don't need a T-shirt press.
What accent was that?
I fucking don't. You've been breaking into accents left and right. I think all your little voices are...
Eddie, why do you hate me, Eddie?
You know what it was? Because we busted up your fucking nap. So all the other voices are just like, all right, I'm tired voices. John's not here, man.
Yeah, I usually get a nap on Wednesdays before. I know this sounds bad, but yes, I usually get a nap.
It doesn't sound bad at all.
20 minutes. Well, it does.
It's normal for 29-year-olds.
It is normal for the... I'm a compound 29-year-old.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's like...
Concentrated 29. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a compound age.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I just made that up, but it sounds legit.
Yep. Yep.
What's going on in news?
Well, they're trying to pay off Stormy Daniels.
Well, they did.
They gave her a gag order.
They gave her a gag order.
They're trying to give her a gag order.
Having no idea, just forgetting entirely she's a porn star.
She has no gag reflex.
She has no gag reflex.
Nice.
You can order gagging all day.
They gave her a gag order, and she responded with, "I'm into that," which is interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting.
No, I think they did try to gag order, and they tried. The lawyer tried to pull some legal maneuver, and she's like, "Oh no."
Didn't work
because you didn't do due process. You didn't notify me.
She's eating us up because she's now worth a lot more money to the porn industry.
Well, she's pretty fucking intelligent.
Well, yeah.
I mean, if you think about this,
absolutely.
Way to go,
This is good for her career. And obviously, I mean,
she's a pretty girl. You know what's funny about her is she doesn't look like a porn star.
There are parts.
No. I mean, yeah, when she does the giant cleavage, but I'm just talking her face, the way she.
That's true.
She just carries herself like a famous person.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's like, oh yeah, that was Dorothy Hendricks. She was an Olympic winner 10 years ago, and she was really popular and did chapstick commercials. So.
What the fuck? It's a very inventive mind.
It's not with effort. It just happens.
Why aren't you writing in like Hollywood? Here, we need you to write a commercial for fucking Old Spice. You got it. Here's the deal.
Oh, I don't know if I could get above Terry. What's his name? Terry. Black guy, funny.
Oh, Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Yeah.
Well, he didn't write those commercials.
No, but he's in them.
Yeah.
No, but he. You know what though? If he was in them. No, that we can do. Now we got a thing. Hollywood.
What do you mean?
Yeah, because I can make him funnier. Or at least as funny as he is.
Those commercials got really funny when they handed them over to Tim and Eric.
Yes.
That's what they handed the commercials
and what's funny is
over
Tim
to
and
them.
Eric were originally DJs. They have their radio show, right?
Oh, I didn't know they were DJs. I just remember their really odd comedy show. Like it was awkward comedy and stuff. It was funny, but did you notice everybody stole the Old Spice thing after that? After they made these weird, like, I'm on a horse and all those weird commercials. Now everybody, a lot of other places took those weird commercial ideas and started.
You know what?
doing
I don't
Yeah.
recognize any of them.
Yep.
I don't remember
noticed
seeing
that.
any of them. And the reason I'm saying, so they must not be doing that good.
What's that?
If I don't notice it, I don't watch a lot of.
Yeah, you're not really.
I don't watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, actually, I really
Of
don't
course,
either.
YouTube is showing more and more fucking commercials.
This is probably 5 years ago,
Dick.
4 or 5 years ago, when I first saw a commercial like that.
I remember the I'm on a horse. Sorry,
Yeah.
I got to itch my nose. That was my nose that was itchy.
Oh, gotcha. Do you remember? Did you ever watch Cartoon Network Adult Swim?
I did not watch it per se, but I have seen quite a lot of it.
Do you remember?
She's getting comfortable, isn't she?
Yeah, we got to do the swirl. So, do you remember what they would do in between programs? Is they would
the
have
weird
the black
ads.
with the white text.
Yeah. I remember that stuff. It was always just bizarre, purely obsequious shit.
And some of it was like Q&A, like they were answering false questions that were not real.
Right. I could write those.
I noticed that after that, because it was very effective, whatever they were doing there with that kind of music behind it, I noticed other commercials starting to do it. Like, what the fuck? So it's almost like some of their people went to work somewhere else.
Well, or, that kind of stuff, just somebody sees it and says, hey,
this is good.
I like that. Let's do that.
Yep, exactly.
And I don't know. I think it's a good idea.
It's like the Apple ads stuff, too. Or the way Apple looks, just very simple, like white on silver.
The white on white.
Yeah.
Or even the white on white when they were doing that.
A lot of them are kind of going with that simple look now.
I always liked the...
See, that's that lack of nap.
I'm a Mac. I'm a PC. Remember those? Mm-hmm. Those were great.
What's a fucking actor? What was his name in that? The PC guy. I don't remember his name. He was in that Die Hard movie.
He was the Mac guy. PC guy was the frumpy dude.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. He was the Mac guy.
Yeah, he was in that Die Hard 3.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah,
4.
because it'd be the younger hipster-looking guy would be, right? And I'm a Mac fan, but...
Hybrid fan. We're hybrid fans because we appreciate our PC stuff too.
Oh, absolutely. I started in that
when
world.
You get these people who are like, fucking PC rocks, Mac suck, or vice versa. It's like, okay, why?
Yep.
When I hear those anymore, I'm just like, why? Tell me, lay it out.
They both have their benefits. One you can actually build yourself. The other you can't. I mean,
well, you can.
More games on
I hear
PC.
people wanting to make a Hackintosh.
Yeah.
I don't get that. It's like.
I do.
No, I do.
Oh.
But what I'm saying is, by the time you put all the time and money into getting the Hackintosh built, you probably would have been better off just buying one, depending on what you're building.
Yeah, and I don't think if you built a Hackintosh, you couldn't get the Apple Care or anything, so if the thing fucking breaks, you have to replace another part.
Yeah, your support. Well, at that point, I don't think that'd be an issue because you built it in the first place.
There's that big fight the right to repair. Apple's really against it. They don't want people in their shit repairing stuff.
I know.
And obviously, because then you bring in a Macintosh computer and you fucked it up trying to repair it, and then they have to cover it. But I think it's more than that.
Oh, no, I think
it goes beyond just that. Because that's what I hear a lot of the Apple Obo people saying. Like, it's because they don't want people fucking with the shit when they bring it in, and then there's no way to tell if they've done it or not.
How long before they just come up with cases that are sealed? I mean, it's just a sealed unit.
Dude, you get these new MacBook Pros, everything's soldered on the board.
I know.
Which, obviously...
On the board?
Yeah. Yeah, and the board is really tiny.
It's so tiny.
And it also, technically, you can run things at lower power, right? We heard that from Lundo, which makes sense. But I think more of it has to do with they don't want people adding things and taking it away. They want you to bring it in as one unit. They'll replace the entire thing, or...
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how long before it just ends up being a sealed unit. Maybe there's one process that goes through before it hits the box that just seals it, so you can't open it. I mean, it's not like a tape.
Yeah.
I mean, you just can't open it.
Yep. I see this. There's one channel online. It was something Rossman, I think is his name.
Yeah, Lou Rossman.
Yeah, he repairs all that shit. But he's also like...
I like some of his rants.
Yeah. Oh God, he's a fucking curmudgeon. But he does all the checking of voltage and stuff. He understands the whole schematics. He knows how to fix pretty much anything. Water
it's
damage.
It's pretty fucking crazy watching him do that shit because just like the music hack thing.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Hack Theory, is that what it was?
The one we were watching? The new one? No,
I'm watching
produced
Hack
like
Theory.
a pro. Yeah.
Kind of like that, what he was talking about.
Yep. That's an awesome YouTube channel. You should check that if you're into recording music and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
you want to learn stuff.
Not necessarily about writing. It's more of how to get it down onto a computer.
Yep. To understand the medium you're working with.
I almost have more fun recording being an engineer style than writing music. To me, there's an art to it, like music, that takes knowledge to figure out. Because it's hard for a lot of these engineers. They come in and the musician's like, listen, I want it to sound just like it does when I'm standing in front of it. So like they're playing guitar, for instance, and I hear it numerous times. I want it to sound like, right here I am. Here we're playing it. It should sound just like this when we listen back on the speakers. Due to mics and stuff, that just can't happen naturally. So the fucking the mixer and engineer, they have to figure out how to get the EQ just right. And then when he's hearing it through the mix, he hears it just like he does when he's standing in front of it. It's hard to do.
I was thinking, because when I'm in the shower, I think a lot. And
it always goes to you showering.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, sometimes when I'm trying to get a particular sound or on the keyboard and I'm fucking with a synth and just trying, and there's a particular sound I want to find, but I can't quite get there. It's so frustrating. And I'm like, damn it, I just want to take the things and make the sound.
Get the shit out of your head onto... Yeah, or out.
Yeah. And it's
that's fucking
so
difficult.
Goddamn frustrating when you're trying to find just the sound you want. It's like, again, it goes back to that when I was trying to find sound effects for the audiobook.
Just couldn't find the right one.
Finally, I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it live. And I just made it and it sounded good.
I remember sitting there, because, neither of us are musically trained. We're learning, but I'd sit there and like, God, this is the sound I'm looking for. Okay, I got to play the note. And then as I'm trying to find it, I get fucked up because I'm hearing this other note now, and then it's gone in my head. So now the sound I was looking for is lost forever.
Well, not forever, just for the moment.
Yeah,
but it is an organic creation in here with what you're trying to focus on.
So a lot of times I have to sit down with a melody I have in my head, generally from singing. Like, this is, I like this vocal line, and then try to write something around it.
Yeah, oftentimes if you were to play back the sound recorder in my iPhone, you hear the sounds of a madman.
Oh, really?
Okay, and then remember on the second one, the melody drops down an octave. Okay,
I think that's kind of common. A lot of musicians hum things into their phone,
and sometimes I get to the end. Okay, this whole thing sucks. Just delete this.
Remember how this was a good idea yesterday? No, let's just...
Sounds suck. Hey, we were talking about some of the scales and modes and stuff that lead to emotion in music. They're different. That's pretty fascinating stuff. I like that. I'm looking forward to, once I'm done with the book, digging back into this shit.
Yep.
Especially with the big, you can't see it, but I've got a new table that's going to be going from over there to over here.
Yep. brand new table with
Goes up
rack stuff in it,
down
and up and down, and
with buttons.
it's got some more mounts for
I
monitors and such.
I think it's going to get me all the chicks.
Wow. That's why you
All.
bought it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's my midlife crisis.
If your midlife crisis is only a fucking adjustable table for audio, I think,
Brendan,
you're going to be okay.
Brenda and I were talking about, Brenda's like, when's your midlife crisis going to hit? I'm like, baby, I don't know, man. Get a Beamer, get the girlfriend. A lot of work. I said, it's just a lot of fucking work. And I just, honestly, I think my midlife crisis, when it hits, it's probably going to come in the form of a GMC Terrain, maybe a 2012, 13, some with low miles, but featured. That's about it. A nice, small, and maybe 36 months of payment. But that'll be it.
Did you ask her when her midlife crisis is going to hit?
No.
Excuse me. Oh, why not?
It's all about me.
Oh.
At least I admit it.
Damn.
Damn.
It's all about you all the time.
Wouldn't that be funny? You go on a date with someone, a first date. I just want to get this out there. It's all about me. It's not right, okay? But it's me. It's who I am. I embrace it. I can be an asshole sometimes. I'm very self-serving. Not necessarily self-centered. No, I'm more self-centered than I am self-serving. I think that's fair to say. Yeah.
I would agree.
So that would be my first date.
Wow.
There'd be a lot of first dates.
I would imagine so. Yeah. If that's your opener, I would imagine so.
If you imagine that opener, the keeper you end up with, she's going to be hot and she's going to be fucking nuts.
How do you know she's going to be hot?
Or she's going to be...
How does that have to do with anything you being self-centered?
Ugly as fucking good to go.
Okay. All right.
I'm just saying it's going to be that kind of...
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Extreme. The normal ones... Right out. They're like, oh, fuck this. I want somebody who can nurture, love, share, be part of a team.
The kids nowadays are too sensitive
Feels.
for someone like you.
Feels.
you would go out there and just be like, okay. Well, offended that one, apparently. Does anybody have a spine anymore?
My feels got bruised. Oh, I hate the term snowflake. I think it's so condescending.
That's why they use the term snowflake.
I know that, but what do you think you're going to accomplish with when you begin with a condescending tone?
That's all they want to do is piss people off.
Yeah, but how are we going to grow? How are we going to get better? What are we going to make out of that?
That's not the goal.
What is the goal?
For their agenda.
What is their agenda?
The name caller's agenda, whatever side they're on, and whatever name they call the other side, their goal is to be superior and to make them feel inferior.
Yeah, but what is that going to get us in the long run?
Oh,
no, my question to them.
Oh, us? Oh, it won't get us a damn thing.
No, my question to them.
Yeah.
What is this going to accomplish? What is this going to get you? How is this going to make America
Well, it's going to get rid of the weak.
Better.
And we're going to be a stronger country. We're going to kick our immigrants out and build a wall.
And then what are we going to do? And then what are we going to do?
Yep.
And then so when we're done,
then they'll fight amongst themselves, and then the whole bring fire and brimstone, and let's kill the world with the help of Jesus. And no, I'm just kidding. No.
Well, no,
that escalated quickly.
I think ISIS is already doing that part.
Yeah. Jesus, did I see that ISIS killed a bunch of people not in... God.
Was that like 140 people, 120 people, something like that?
I don't remember
This
exactly.
isn't the last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was an attack. It's sad that this happens so often that the details just don't... It's not that they don't matter, but they don't sink in.
I don't get... I can understand war and combatants killing combatants, but to just, of course, on the same token, if you're not willing to take war as far as it needs to be taken, you shouldn't be fighting the war in the first place.
A war with rules, or one side has rules and the other doesn't.
Remember the whole thing where they'd stand in a line, and then this side would shoot.
Civil War, Revolutionary War,
and then
many other wars. Yeah.
It's like, no, that's dumb. It's a gentleman's war.
And then these gentlemen generals thought the Native Americans were savages because they would fight in the woods and hide and sneak attack them in the night and actually have good war tactics.
I think they even had a little bit of that in not Braveheart.
Patriot.
Remember
Patriot.
that?
Yeah.
And you fight like gentlemen. Mm-hmm. Your men shall stop acting like savages.
Yep.
It's like, about that?
How brainwashed and or just straight up dumb do you have to be like, well, walking in the front line of the Civil War, Volley. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, survived that round.
Vietnam changed all that.
Was it just Vietnam?
No,
What? Are you kidding me? World War II was not a fucking... What the fuck are you talking about? World War II, the Gentleman's War.
World War One.
Again, that was not lined up, really.
No, that would no. That was...
Was that the one that kind of changed it?
Well, no, I meant war. I don't think the standing in line and getting shot thing lasted too long. Someone said, the gun makers are getting better.
What was the big... So I wonder, what was the big thing that changed it? Yeah, go for it.
I think people said, hey, okay, you want my son to fight in your army? Sure. He'll come fight in your army. But stop the standing in line thing.
I guess I don't know a lot about the wars in between.
Standing in line wars?
Well, because what fucking World War I was...
No, that's all trench warfare.
Well, yeah, I know, but what years again? I don't remember.
That was like 21? Was it?
Yeah, the 20s. Yep.
I think that was the 10s to 20s, wasn't it?
Yep, and then World War II was obviously the late 30s, early 40s, all the way to late 40s, probably.
It's kind of nice that World War III, that distance between 2 and 3 that is yet to happen, is as vast as it is. I think it should be vaster.
I don't think a world war. I think that would be a very short war.
Yeah, it's going to be nasty.
That would be a lot of death. And little amount of
and I don't get
hardware.
It's the bravery of being out of range again, right?
Yeah. Drones fighting humans and
Yeah.
I don't blame the United States, by the way, for having a massive military complex. I don't blame them for doing it. I just think there are other tactics you could go about doing to...
Oh, I think they're employing those as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
Sometimes I think the war factory is more of just a visual aid.
Because we would be probably fucked pretty bad if we didn't have as big of a military as we have.
Oh,
now.
God, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not even probably. We most likely would be.
A lot of prime land here.
Yep.
It's ours.
Yeah. we were born here. Yep. That's it.
No, it's not ours. It was somebody else's. And it'll be somebody else's again.
Yeah.
At some point. No, I'm not preaching sedition or any shit like that. I'm just saying,
no.
by attrition alone, the land will, if nothing else, the land will get itself back.
Yep. I think after a while, when your military gets so big, and you do a bunch of stupid shit, it's not like we can't fall, because a lot of countries could team up against us and definitely knock us out of the fucking water.
Well, especially if we have a commander-in-chief who keeps acting a fool.
Yeah.
Well, someone's going to get mad, get off the couch and throw a shoe.
Broke the record for most
grab
turnover.
Their shoe. Yeah, I know.
In 1 year.
It's not chaos. It's not chaos.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, people just keep leaving. And of course, then when they leave, then all of a sudden everybody smears them publicly.
So Scaramucci's in the mooch, as he likes to be called, is in the headlines again.
Really?
Yeah, he's been going after Kelly.
Kellyanne Conway?
No.
Oh.
John Kelly.
John Kelly. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
So, and...
Yes. At least he didn't pick the easier...
But no one's telling him to, back off. Like, Trump's not saying, hey, leave my dude alone. Which, God, can you imagine being in a place like that where your boss, he doesn't have your back? If he's just the slightest bit displeased with you.
Well, I would guess...
Because he's pissed that, I guess rumor has it, from sources say, and White House from inside sources from inside the White House say, because he lowered Jared Kushner's security clearance. Trump is very unhappy with that.
I'm just going to venture off here and say that your boss not having your back might be the reason why all these fucking people are leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just
I quit.
Sounds like you got into office and you realized, Jesus, this is a shit show. I don't want to be a part of this. I want to get my name off of this.
Yeah, in Panama, I
saw that.
Yeah, they were taking his name off their hotel because the reason was kind of vague. It had something to do with
citing riots or something, or
no. It had something to do with their policies on something, whatever it was. But apparently they'd been going back and forth, and then one of the guys that he was going back and forth with bought the majority share of the hotel, the property. And
so that's how they he's basically it's not owned by Trump anymore. Because I saw the video, everyone was celebrating that they were chiseling his name off of,
Yeah.
the side of it.
And Don, good job on the 12-inch presidential seals that he had made up that are on every hole at his golf course. No.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
According to CNN.
Cool. So now it's the presidential golf course.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like he's using his presidency to make money at his, and that is against pretty much so many tenets of the office.
Yep. But people should not be surprised.
No,
he's a businessman. And
he is a businessman, but at the same time, it's like there are rules, and what bothers me is why nobody's enforcing the rules.
It's always a loophole.
No,
if there isn't one, then they'll pass one.
We're beyond loopholes at this point. It's like, oh yeah, so what? That doesn't apply to me because you said the word agency.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. Sorry, I don't want to get off on a political rant here.
It
just troubles me that, and it really doesn't matter that it's Trump. It could be Hillary, anybody who's in office and doing the shit show that they're doing right now, and the way they just try to play it off like keyboard cat is like.
No, that whole tax bill they tried to play off as like keyboard cat.
This is very important.
And they were open and honest in front of everybody about what they did with that, which is fucking scary.
Which is scary. Oh, Trump saw that President Xi, Chinese president.
Oh yeah.
He's working it so that he can be president for life if he hasn't already. And Trump thought that was a good idea.
That's something we could look into, I think what he said. He didn't say it's a good idea. It's something we could look into, I believe.
I was just trying to soften the blow.
Yeah, don't.
Because it's like, president for life? It's like, hello, Joseph.
They outlawed the letter N for a little while there, and then they brought it back. Yeah, look it up. It's fucking bizarre. So this guy got into power, and they really clamped down on... I don't know what you'd even call it. Like, there were certain words and stuff they were trying to make illegal. Yep.
China.
Yep.
Okay.
This guy that is now in power. Yeah.
So,
but the people don't seem to be revolting about any of this.
Oh no, they're so the police force is so huge. I mean, that police state is immense.
Yeah.
It's like
they eventually it's now legalized again, but they were trying to censor everybody. It was strange, and then now he's trying to pass it so he can be the emperor and ruler forever or whatever.
So
Opal's coming in. I saw a little claw go around the door.
I'm confused.
Yep.
I don't see...
They were trying to outlaw words.
That letter N in your name.
Yeah.
That's illegal and you're going to jail.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, it wasn't... There's some letter. I don't know.
I have a cat.
You have two cats. One sleeping,
we
one opened the door.
I do have two cats.
With its massive body.
He is. Now he's going to plop on the floor here pretty quick and stretch out and be cool.
We're giving you the play-by-play. Now he's going to come smell me.
Sock sniffer.
I'm going to smell socks. I'm going to smell some feet.
Oh, there we go. He says, hey, dude, you got some treats? You got some treats?
Got some treats. I want some treats.
I'll let you pet me. Everything, man.
Yeah, live on the air, cat? No.
I'm not going to rattle a bag.
You ate. You ate like less than an hour ago.
He's showing you his bunghole.
That's all right.
That's a bunghole.
That's what cats do. Movies.
Yeah, any movies coming out?
I hear good things about the Natalie Portman movie.
I hear bad things
Annihilation.
About it. Okay, that has not changed.
Yeah.
My desire to see it.
I don't know who's saying bad things. People at the office and stuff. Oh, critics don't like it. Okay, I just saw a lot of people read some.
Trump. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Did Trump not like it?
No, Tronson didn't.
Oh, Tronson didn't.
Well, Tronson said that the ratings aren't looking good. The critics are saying so. And if that's the case, then he won't see it.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like I'm like, Scott.
He just gave everybody his first and last name.
No, I did not. You didn't hear that.
Yep.
I didn't do it.
This isn't live right now.
This is not live at all. What do you want, cat? He's touching me with his head.
So critics aren't liking it? Huh? All right.
Nope.
There you go.
But I don't care. It doesn't bother me none. Because I don't listen to critics anyway. Because look what they said about Southland Tales. What the fuck do they know? Top 50 worst movies of all time.
That was a bad movie.
No. It's a deep.
I'm glad you liked it, but my opinion is I did not like it.
Richard went too deep with the movie.
He took too much.
People don't like deep stuff. Say Terrence Malick, and they don't do too well with concept albums anymore. A concept album has to be tight. There's been very few concept albums I think that have actually hit, been the wall.
That's tough
Obviously.
to beat the wall, but yeah.
But what other concept albums are there? Oh, there he goes. He's over.
She's been plenty, especially back in that era, 70s, 80s.
No, I know.
There's
what
more.
ones
There's
come to mind?
Oh, God, concept.
Well, Planet P is one of my favorites.
I mean, that hit the masses, though.
Yeah, it hit the masses.
Not that many.
Edgar Winter, Frankenstein. But
okay.
most people just listen to that song, Frankenstein.
Did Zappa do?
Oh, yeah. His
concept
album,
stuff?
his stuff was all concept, like Joe's Garage. Fantastic fucking album.
That was all concept?
It's all about where this world where music's made illegal, but you can marry a toaster. Or at least have sex with robot toasters.
That sounds like Zappa. He's out there, man. That guy's...
Well, yeah, because he has that one line, pooping too hard on me.
So was he seen as like kind of a...
Out there guy?
Like a Weird Al type of thing?
No, he was...
Or was he seen more of
really
like just
shunned.
people like to do drugs?
He was,
stuff?
Yeah, he was more like, because it was really cool to fucking do. Like, he didn't want to do acid and listen to his shit. Some people did.
Okay.
But no.
Yeah, it's too out there. Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, it's just too hurt. It's too fuzzy. You just don't want to get stuck listening into that world when you're tripping balls on something.
It can be kind of a buzz killer or a negative buzz enhancer.
Yes.
Okay.
A dehancer.
A dehancer. Yeah.
A dehancer.
I've said a lot of the recording stuff I've been watching, they consider him a fucking genius.
He was a genius.
Like his, I don't know a lot of his music.
No, when you listen to Joe's Garage, there's so many genres and subgenres of music that he includes in there. Like you listen to the song Joe's Garage that I play into the fucking dirt.
Yeah.
You've heard it a million times. But that's just a regular 4/4, right? Just
yeah,
it's
like a 4/4 rock. Yep, exactly.
But then even in that song, they kind of go into this little weird circusy bong bong bong, you know, and then they'll launch back into a 50s bebop.
Yeah,
and it was just like
he opened the door for a lot of progressive stuff. I mean, I know there's probably progressive stuff before him, but a lot of the weird singing styles and like a lot of the bands I kind of liked late in high school and early in college were heavily influenced by that guy.
Well, yeah, and you think of some of the, Don't Eat Yellow Snow, that's one of his songs.
Okay. Yeah.
So
he had a sense of humor.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, he was very, very, very witty. Well, yeah, Joe's Garage. I mean, you just listen to that, it's just hilarious, you know? I mean, because he goes into those places of the human condition, sex, greed, blah, 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 and all the different sins, as it were. But he plays them off. He just, just for what they are. He's basically saying, look, all the stuff that you find offensive is in no way, shape, or form offensive. They're just words, which is just basically moving air. So there's just vibrations in the air. And if vibrations in the air offend you,
I wouldn't be surprised if that's some lyrics he's written.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
But I would write those lyrics.
Yeah, it sounds like something you'd write.
Maybe I'd do that.
If you're wondering why he's turning, it's because he's using his foot
Battle Cat
to pet his cat who's rolling around and tearing up the carpet.
Who's stuck in the carpet.
He's stuck?
Has his claw stuck in the carpet.
He can't get it out, huh?
Hold on, I'm going to assist.
Okay, here we go. Let's let the cats in, he said. It'll be fun, they said.
You owe me.
The cat has been rescued. The claw has been removed from said rug.
If you stick it in again?
Interesting. I have a feeling they've had this conversation before.
Yes. Don't look at me like that.
I was looking at him in a very pissed off way.
I rescued you. I saved
fucked with my hand. I wanted it there. That's where I put it.
That was my anchor. That was where I lived.
Yeah.
Battle.
Now he's in battle cat mode.
So now, I do want to see that Natalie Portman movie.
Annihilation. That's
Annihilation. Yes. I'm trying to think. There's not much else coming out right away. I know that Rampage
Yeah, how
They're
about
making that into a movie.
How about Skyscraper? Oh, boy.
Skyscraper,
Yeah.
which
both
looks
with The
like-
Rock.
Yeah, which I really liked what the Redditors did. Redditor engineer dudes did with the Rock poster or the Skyscraper poster. Did you see that?
Yeah, you would mention it. Go and describe it. Yeah.
Basically, they showed all the where he's jumping and to land in the window. The floor, you'll see that it's all these equations and shit and all of them show him dying.
Yeah.
You're just not going to make it because there's no way he could be moving at the speed.
There's no science with that movie.
No, I mean he'd have to really, really, really be going fast. In fact, he'd need a launch at the very end. Like a little.
Well, he's The Rock, man.
Oxygen tank.
He can do all sorts of crazy shit.
Yeah, because I saw him like flying helicopters and stuff through falling buildings.
When San Andreas. Yeah, yeah.
That was good. Lots of.
It was a good.
Oh, but not as many. That was close moments like in 2012. John Cusack.
God, yeah, 2012. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But
Wow.
I still love the movie though, just for
The Day After Tomorrow.
just for the effects.
Yeah.
That's all I want to see. I just want I want disaster porn.
Did you? You mentioned the Geostorm one. God, what was the other one?
We got 2012. We got. Are you talking movies that are already out?
What was that one we watched with? Was it Gerard Butler? No, that was Geostorm. The tornado one, where the tornado turned into a flaming tornado.
The new Twister, basically.
Yeah, it was. Something storm, or I thought so.
In the Eye of the Storm.
Into the.
I think it was.
Is the Eye of the Storm?
Into the
it was
Storm.
Just crazy, like that movie was.
I think it was Into the Storm. Yeah. But the effects were crazy awesome.
Perfect Storm. No, yeah,
no,
whatever.
Into the Storm.
Into the
Perfect Storm was Brad Pitt dying.
No, wasn't that George Clooney? Perfect Storm.
Yeah, George Clooney died too.
Perfect. Oh, was he in?
Everybody died.
Fuck. Well, yeah, I know they all died, but spoiler alert. But I didn't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was the ship's mate. His girlfriend was Diane Lane in the movie.
I mean, he has a pretty forgettable face, right, Brad Pitt?
Oh yeah,
kind of an ugly guy.
You remember that movie, right? Perfect Storm, pretty much.
Yeah.
So Diane Lane, that's his girlfriend, and they're and when they're like not on the boat, they're in the bar, right? And everyone in town knows, oh, that's Brad and that's Diane. They fight. Oh, they've been fighting. Oh, look, they're gonna go upstairs. They're gonna make up.
Gotcha.
It's that kind of stuff. But then, so they go upstairs and make up, and then the next morning they wake up and he's got a black eye, and then but they don't really address where the black eye came from.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool.
Yeah,
that was on purpose. Yeah,
I like how they did that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw that in the theater.
Now, you know what, though? Well, we were talking about, have we talked on air? Actually, have I talked to you at all about this? The Afterlife bucket list?
Afterlife bucket list. No.
Yes. I think it's a good thing. My idea for the Afterlife bucket list is, so let's say when you die, okay? So you're dead, and you find yourself in this vestibule of sorts, right? So you come in the one door, you're in this vestibule. That next door, that's your afterlife, whatever it is. If it's something, if it's nothing, if it's here, it's there, whatever. But in this little vestibule, you can do whatever you want. You can go, let's say you have a certain span of time. But if you want to go see truths, you want to see what really happened, you can't change anything. It's all just read only. But you can go see anything you want in the spectrum of your own existence. And so including back in the past. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, so what would be on your bucket list?
So that's where you gotcha. So that's where you would go after you die. Okay.
Oh, right. But that's the vest. That's like the the waiting room.
Yep, gotcha.
Because beyond that is your.
It's like a fun purgatory. Let's see.
So what would you do?
Fungatory.
What would be your top 3?
Jeez, man.
Anything. You can go see anything. Have lunch with anyone.
I think I'd want to watch the dawn of everything.
Okay.
How everything was created. I want to see what that looks like. And then I'd probably want to see, if I could group them up, the end of everything, how it ends. But you can't. You can only do one or the other.
Just with the spectrum of your life is the cap.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
So everything past or before.
Oh.
So you
gotcha.
or before you.
Okay. So the dawn of everything. I'd like to kind of see how that happened, where it came from, that sort of thing. Assuming
Dawn,
there is.
Could we do the dawn before everything?
Well, he's not ready for that yet.
No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah. That'd probably be number 1. Number 2. Shit.
So if you're going to see the dawn of everything,
like how?
No. What I'm getting at is, do you want to just appear there, or do you want to travel to there and maybe see some regressive sights on the way? Get it? See what I did there? 'Cause you're going back in time.
If it allows me to stop along the way, of course I'm going to utilize that, right? I thought I had to basically be very specific, like do this one thing.
Well, you want to do this one thing, but
if I can make stops along the way, there are plenty of things.
You can't make stops on the way, but there's plenty of things to see on the way. So
these rules are just.
I'm trying to help you.
Yeah.
So, but if you can't stop, but you still can see, you still want to do that?
I'd like to see where all of this religious stuff came from, right?
We whitelisted theology, right?
What, do they have a censored library here? No, I'd like to see not just
rules.
Christianity, but all the religions.
Yeah.
What was their genesis?
Where was the genesis of the first religion?
Yeah,
Yes.
where it
That
came
would be
from, where all
awesome.
of this is based on. I mean, assuming it's not real, right?
So that's one.
Yeah, yeah, that would be good. But also the dawn of everything would be good to know. Let's see.
Okay, so that's your one.
That's my number one.
Let me
Yeah, but you
think
pick
of
one.
my
God, this is hard. You've thought about this. You should have some
No,
answers.
actually, it's a clusterfuck for the head. It's because I'm all about truth, and you know what? I'd probably want to know. I'd go, I don't know, maybe kind of shallow. I'd go with, I want to know what happened with Kennedy. I want to know really what happened. All right, let's start there. There's my number one.
Yep, because I would say, based on what you find there,
that's bugging me.
Yeah,
you're number two.
This is great. This is great. Why we let the cats in? I wish I could turn my camera and watch this fucking shit show. The cats never bother us in the middle of this. He says.
She's not.
Mm-hmm.
She's being a good little
cats, plural.
Hey.
This is totally great. And he threw it
It's
right back in front of him, so
it's going to be quieter.
Yep.
All right. No, I think it'd be cool just to know, but and obviously you're not going to be able to see it. It's more going to be a knowing, right?
Mm-hmm.
With something like that.
Sure.
It's like just know all the principal players, what happened, why it happened, because this is the kind of I'm willing to admit that it's the kind of intrigue that will that happens with every dynasty to some degree, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that being said, I just want to see what happened to that one because I always liked Kennedy. I mean, I wasn't old enough, obviously, I was 2.5 when he died.
Okay.
But I remember the funeral.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you're number two.
Jeez.
You've just died, Aaron.
Yeah. I think I'm coming to terms that I'm dead right now and not sitting here thinking, what's behind door number 2? It's kind of a surreal moment. Jeez. So now that I know how the dawn of time and like religiosity,
let's go with theology.
Whatever theology came from. Now I know what all that is. Jeez. Okay. Shit. It's probably going to be a lot more like close to my time, sort of things. Like, I want to be in the room when a few of my bands are writing and recording their best albums. So I want to see. I want to be there for The Wall. I want to be there for Anima by Tool. I want to be there for let's see, some of the early Rage Against the Machine stuff. Yeah, Nirvana stuff, like how they came about. I mean, I think I would like to almost like be a part of the experience that they went through to get to where they broke through. Not after they broke through. I don't give a shit after that. I want to be a part of it before they became bigger than themselves.
When they were raw.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to absorb like Ritchie Blackmore's, Eric Clapton, Gary Richrath, Ted Nugent's guitar abilities and just be able to play an awesome concert.
What good are those in the afterlife?
No, I just want to do it once.
Oh, you want to experience that?
I just want to. Yeah, I just want to do it once. Just that would be cool. I'd do that in front of a crowd of 50,000 people, and I want to have the ability to still suck and have them fucking hate me if I do. So give me the ability and see if I can apply it and do and please the people. I think that'd be cool
Yeah.
See, my shit's all crazy, stupid meta.
No, but that's mine too. I want to experience the whole process of writing
Yeah.
something that I consider great, like life-changing things to me. Albums like The Wall and Anima and all that kind of stuff. Those were like I listened to those. They put me in a place, and all of them pretty much a good place. And even if it brings me to a bad place, those for whatever reason, those really good albums and stuff that it doesn't. That's not bad. Some of this music I hear that was like poppy stuff on the radio. I hear it. Brings me to a place I'm like kind of happy, kind of sad. Yeah, I don't want to really listen to this anymore because it just brings me to that place. It's not fun. We're a really good album.
Now
That's bad for you? Oh, that's not that good.
doesn't seem to be anyone about. It's so deep.
That doesn't really bring me to a place at all. It's just kind of like, okay, I heard that a lot.
That's what they say when we're together. Those two are gay.
Wow. That's not what they're saying, John.
Running just as fast as you can.
That's not what any of that is.
Trying to find another ginger man.
Yes, that's exactly what they're saying there. And see the third one. Third. God, what would I experience with that?
Anything you want, man. It'd be a sex thing. Go back and fucking bang up B. Arthur or something when she was hot.
Fucking B. Arthur? No. Absolutely not. I'm sorry, but one of my 3 things in the afterlife waiting room is to fuck B. Arthur when she was hot. No, John, that is not anywhere on the list of 1,000.
To make that wish.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with the wish giver.
Like, really?
Wait a minute.
We've never...
What? You see? Are you seeing that Russian supermodel who's in jail?
I've seen everything.
That.
Yeah.
I don't fuck the shit out of B. Arthur, man.
When she was hot. Was B. Arthur ever hot?
I don't know. I have no idea. But
no, it wouldn't be anything like that.
No.
I don't know. That's tough.
Oh, Florin. How about Miss Brady?
All from the Brady Bunch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Was that it? That was kind of before my time. I never really had a thing for her.
Really?
What was her name again?
Shirley Jones.
There we go.
All right. So number 3.
Shit, I'd have to think on number 3.
Number 3.
I think on number 3.
Number 3. I don't know what you see. You don't have a number 3?
It would probably be music related again.
For those just tuning in, we are talking about the afterlife bucket list. So this is a list of things you get to do after you die, and then go into your afterlife, whatever it may be.
You get 3 experiences or
three things you could throw on your bucket list
that you can do before you get sent to the afterlife.
So you want to be
number
there
1, I
when
want to be
good
there.
music was made.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where all the religion stuff came from and be there at the dawn of
and then 2,
everything.
And then be there at the dawn of everything, and then bang B. Arthur. Can you bang B. Arthur?
It was not Bang B. Arthur. The second one was be there when all these great albums were recorded.
We got B. Arthur for you.
And then third would be Mary Tyler Moore. Not
Mary?
No.
Not Rhoda?
Not Rhoda. Yeah, Rhoda was always the hot one in the show, right?
Yeah, but she never... No, Rhoda... She always
the hot
looked
one?
like she'd have smoker's vagina or something.
Oh, was she a big smoker?
I don't know, but
No.
she just looks like she would.
Jesus, Judgy. Holy fuck. You look
Judgy
at somebody...
fuck.
They got smoke. They're not just smoker. They're a smoker vagina.
Smoker vagina.
Jesus.
It could happen.
Yeah.
guess.
Hey, listen, anything's possible.
Because I've seen those videos where they can, like, puff a cigarette.
What kind of porn are you watching, sir?
No, this isn't porn. That's just something you go, that's fucking wrong and funny at the same
And
time.
he always claims that this shit finds him.
Well, a lot of it
You are
does.
searching for that shit.
Like when I was doing postcards, I'd search for stuff. But we gotta, you know what? We gotta get postcards.
That's your gig, man.
No, that could be our gig. I could bring it to us.
Oh, you want to bring this on here, and then we'll have to invent a story based on the pictures that are randomly selected.
Very easy.
All right.
It's just a story.
We will try it once. If it's funny.
You know, if you wanted, we could take an existing one
and invent the headlines to it.
No, it's already got the headlines.
You just want to read something you wrote already?
Well, what I'm saying is
No, that sounds great. Here, let me just press 2.
Honey, sweetheart.
Here, let me put the camera on you. I'm just going to mute myself.
Take your little yellow pill.
What? I can't. My mic's muted.
Mom.
This is the way you wanted it.
No, but I think it'd be cool for us to. No, we could read one and then see if people like it, and if people like it, then you and I could work up some.
I will definitely try anything once.
And we could make videos.
Yeah, I will definitely try anything.
I think it'd be cool, and then we could show like little segments and videos here. We got our own, with our own fucking music that we make.
Uh-oh. Somebody pissed him off.
Ooh, Tuck. It's it's
the fucking copyright.
when that lip.
Yeah, you can't control it. It's kind of.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. He's gonna pull his shoe off. Oh shit, he pulled his shoe off. I told you.
Yours is never the curly lip. Yours is always the nice slow inhale, exhale with the hand kind of going from the top to the back of the neck. I can always tell him like you. It's like you consciously sit there and you're like, take this breath, take the hand rub down,
It's gonna be fine.
and just nobody's gonna die today. Nobody's gonna get beat up. No one's gonna get.
Don't get beat up.
Yeah.
I like that British guy, whoever that is inside of me.
It's a character in your new book.
No, this is more guttural than
It is,
B.
but
Well, maybe-
it started that way.
But maybe that's how B actually sounds in my head, right? But you really couldn't have someone like this running a Fortune 50 company, now could you, governor?
No, you definitely. I think you went with the right. Was it Anthony Hopkins?
More of an Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, kind of a little higher pitched, softer, but also very stern. Anthony Hopkins can grab your attention right away, or
It's
just
not
kind
Anthony
of be
Hopkins
nice.
who's reading it,
No,
but he's reading it kind of in that kind of.
yeah, actually, Anthony Hopkins started to read, and you're just like, this guy's not cutting it, and you fuck that. So then you went with
Yeah, I went with Todd,
Todd.
and that's how it went.
Yeah, Todd McLaren. He's just a better audiobook reader.
He is a fantastic audiobook reader, especially just the way he did. Sam, I really don't care about what you don't care about. I care about you, and maybe what you do care about, but mostly I care about you.
Wow.
But that's B.
You got the cadence right and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ambrose was funny too because he could never just say one thing.
Yep.
It comes in threes.
He's a long-winded little fun bag. Isn't
Everything
he?
comes in
fucking
threes.
guy. Yeah, he's.
I never once
sometimes
said
like
that I
him.
wasn't there for you, that I didn't try to help you, that I did not let you succeed.
It kind of makes sense though, right? Because without giving too much of your book away, he's quite old,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, he's
he
200
looks-
years old.
He looks pretty young for his age.
Yeah, 40s.
Oh, okay, so you're giving that away. Anyway,
It's the cream.
you could tell like he's just had enough of life sometimes, but the way he talks and stuff, and this is definitely on purpose from this fucking author, is I want to strangle the motherfucker. Like, really, just say the fucking line. I'm not patient. I don't care about your fucking sensational way of talking. Just tell me what you need to say. But he makes you sit there and wait. And
But he gets there. But he gets
does,
there
yeah.
just before you strangle him. So you're like,
sure.
and bam, he's there. It's like, oh, you fucker. I saw
No,
what
it's when you get to the point of strangling your fucking character. That's when he starts laughing. You're going, great. Now you see things my way. And fucking all your
Watch me.
yeah, a lot of your main characters kind of like that.
Yeah.
They like to push you and get you out of your comfort zone.
Well, but that's so fun to do. Like the next book, which I'm taking a hiatus.
Holy shit, we're talking about the next book front and center.
I've already got the next book lined up. It's The Fanatic, but that's going to be fun because I'm going to take that one a little differently too because I really like.
Don't give too much away.
No, I like the method I'm using for the audiobook.
When are you going to have that one done?
I should be done with everything and have everything launched. My goal is to have it done by the March 31st.
No, I'm talking the next book.
Oh, well, I'm taking a year off, so that will...
So Dan, wait a minute, you have okay. So I was just trying to make fun of you and have some fun with it, but you're really setting a date of March 31st. You'd like to have all your edits done and have your audiobook ready to run.
I'm that close. Yeah, I feel really good, confident.
Nice.
Confidence is high.
So the soft release date right now, it's in a beta form right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to push it out the door with
trying to do
least
some
amount
of
of
the
bugs possible.
Final edits.
So, man, you might be looking at you probably don't want to release it on April 1st, but we'll tell people it's coming out April 1st.
Be at the store, governor. No, but the Fanatic's going to be a fun one too because I'm going to do kind of in the similar fashion, and I think I'm going to use Sam again, and I think it's going to be the transcripty stuff because it's just fun.
Yep.
I mean, it's just a fun medium.
And plus, you have the option to see how this one does. How are people going to like the transcript format to a book?
Well, you get your bookie book in there because you get the prose. Because I think there's only 17 transcripts in there out of 52 chapters.
Yep.
So that gets you, 30?
Yep. Sam's parts are written more like a traditional book, right?
40.
Like it's not a,
Yeah, so you have roughly 40 chapters that are just normal prose.
Mm-hmm. Nate wants it now. I'll definitely download. He says he'll definitely download it. Let him know.
I will.
He's got physical copies, or
I do have physical.
he'll be putting it up on Audible.
Yeah, it will be on Audible.
Yeah.
It'll be on Audible. It'll be on, hopefully, the
Amazon.
New York bestseller.
That would be crazy.
New York Times bestseller. I always want to call it New York bestseller times list. Oh, dyslexic.
As a writer, don't tell people you're dyslexic. What would that? So let's just.
Someone was tripped up on their words the other day.
Yeah.
Right when they were talking, said, "Sorry, man, I'm dyslexic." And I was walking by, and I just turned. I did a 180, and I'm walking backwards. I said, "Dyslexia only applies to what you read and what you write. That it doesn't have verbal." He goes, "Well,
what is it when you're talking? Then is there a medical name for that?"
That's exactly what he said.
Oh.
Well, what is it when you're talking? Then I said, "That means you're stupid."
Yeah, I knew you'd say something dumb like that.
Or,
oh my God. Or
impaired in some way.
No, there's a.
Well,
is
even
it
if
impediment?
It was, it'd be a speech impediment.
Yeah.
But if you have an issue of that caliber, isn't that an impairment? If you have dyslexia, is that an impairment?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
is there a dyslexia for talking now? You know what I
they
mean?
call
Where
it
you
stuttering or stammering?
Well, no, that's if you get the on a word. I'm talking where words get reversed and.
I don't know. Maybe aphasia. No, but aphasia is a little different.
Jeez, that just opened an old memory in my head. Probably not one of my first memories, but one that's very early. A lot of kids when they're young, they're dyslexic.
Okay.
Apparently, so when you first kind of learn to read and write before you're actually being taught, they might do it backwards. I remember looking at Trix. Remember Trix, the cereal, and I spelled it backwards.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. XIRT. Yeah.
Well, but at the same time, though, you didn't know which way.
Exactly.
It read
but
anyway.
That's a very early memory because that's before.
Maybe you were Japanese in
a
a previous life.
I don't think I was Japanese.
Because they read right to left.
Yeah, I don't think I was Japanese.
It could happen. You don't know that though.
That's true.
Right.
Hey, we were talking about that the other day. We talked about it in the last podcast where you never
remember,
know when you go to sleep.
I remember one of the earlier memories waiting for Santa to come. You know?
That fucker never showed up, did he?
Well, I'm just sitting there waiting for him to come, and then later it's just
waiting for him to come.
That awkward moment while he gets dressed.
Afterwards.
Ooh, yeah. Too soon? Too soon? Was that too soon?
His beard had a little shine to the white.
Oh, yes. See, you went dirty. You're a dirty man.
It's the internet. You kind of say random
dirty
shit.
Bird. Well, yeah, you could say random stuff, and you could say stuff that were, as long as you're anonymous, you get away with it, kind of.
Yeah,
unless it's something
we're not anonymous here.
Bad.
I'd say we're
really bad. Like if you say I want to harm this individual of high office, they can come after you, and then
especially in Russia.
Well, in Russia.
Yeah, don't
Russia. You
don't
are
do that.
the high office.
Yeah, it's
no.
Who knew they're trying to kill off their ex-spies with nerve gas, even though they traded spies with other countries.
Well, that wasn't that a double spy? Yeah, because that was a dude who was spying for Britain. So he was.
Oh, I thought it was a Russian spy.
Yeah, a Russian
who
spy.
then came out and spoke out against Russia and said, "Hey, I'm a spy, by the way. Just want to let you know that they're making me do this."
I just know that this guy had been the guy on the bench with his daughter.
He's living in Britain now.
Right. He was a. Yeah. I thought he was Russian.
Yeah, he was a Russian spy.
Yeah, and he was spying for Britain.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. See, this is why I have to get rid of that app that only gives me the headline. No, I totally misinterpreted what was on CNN today because we have CNN feed in the building.
Right.
And so I'm kind of getting my news through the
skim.
What's happening. Yeah,
it's
exactly. A roundabout skim. So this is why you got to get rid of that skim shit, people.
No, I just don't like the skim.
Yeah, I mean, it's got less fat in it, though, right?
Right, but they're putting other fillers in there.
It's still pasteurized.
By the pastor?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Where did Louis Pasteur come up with that idea? If I boil this a lot, but not too much, it's going to last longer. But if I boil it too much, it breaks.
Dude, I don't know. I think it's a lot of trial and error. I mean, look at.
I don't think Pasteur was from the East Coast, though. Is he French?
I would guess so.
Because he wouldn't have this accent, right?
He would not have.
If he's from France. No. I mean, fuck, come on.
Oui.
Yeah, oui, parlez-vous, fuck off.
Yeah.
All right, it's pasteurized. Fucking buy it.
Yeah.
Do you think he got any money for his idea, for his invention, the pasteurization thing?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Because you can't really patent, if a patent was even a thing when he did that.
Yeah, because that was 17, 16, something like that.
I mean, dude, look how long it took them to figure out why everybody was getting the plague and getting sick in Britain. is because they were drinking where they were shitting.
That is not a good thing.
Yeah, so it's like, now we kind of take that for granted. Like,
See,
obviously you don't want to drink shitty water.
Where I come from, we call that the dodgy end of town.
There you go.
So we're going to move to another part. We're moving where the shit isn't.
That's when they figured out, because they're like, well, we don't know why this is happening. Why they say, oh, it's the culling of the Lord. Like, no, we actually found out all the places that are the most sick, they're right next to the sewers. Is where they're getting their water. Isn't that interesting?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No.
That would suck to live back then, because you get like a nasty flu. Yeah, you're dead.
Yeah, you don't have
diarrhea.
A doctor.
You're dead.
Oh, yeah, like that bad diarrhea?
Yeah. Did you cut your leg pretty good? Well, we're going to have to take that off without anesthesia.
Yeah, we're just going to hold him down.
Here's some whiskey.
You want some whiskey? Yeah. Here, bite down on this.
No, thank you.
No, fuck, because now, it's not only they're cutting it off, then they got to cauterize everything. Then they got to...
and you might not live through that.
Then they got to stitch it up. So when he cuts it, he has to... Don't they usually cut it down a bit?
A little bit of
and
skin
then
to
pull the
flap
skin
over.
up, and then cut that rest off. And then...
That's some tough son of a bitches back then, man.
Yeah,
you had to deal with some shit. You did not have the... I don't feel like it.
He didn't have the feels
none of that.
back then.
Yeah.
No, my leg, he shot me.
Yeah.
Who could I write up? I need to talk to somebody. Can't you take this bullet out? You have Bactine?
Yeah.
No, I'm
No,
not
thank you.
saying millennials are gay. That's the voice I give them.
Oh.
What? I don't want to hear that word again. Which one? That one. Which one? You said it again.
One?
No, because he's
You
saying
just
what?
said
It'd
it.
have to be which.
No. Oh, gotcha.
It's like which? Like a witch? Like a sandwich?
I don't like the word witch
you
because
burn?
it's not gender
Witch?
neutral.
It's not gender.
So you don't like warlock either? No, that's okay. What?
But a witch is the feminine.
Yeah.
And a warlock is the male.
Yeah,
masculine.
and neither of them are real.
Yeah.
So,
At least not here.
yeah. At least we think they aren't.
I got my number 3.
Oh, here it is.
Library of Alexandria.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
Want to go there together?
That would
do
be
that
good.
for your 3
oh,
too?
absolutely.
We'll
Because
do
I
that.
want to know. Well, I want to
party.
know all the ancient knowledge that was in that place.
Dude, we'll get some Alexandrian bitches and shit.
Actually, mine. No, you can have the Library of Alexandria. I want to see the ancient Egypt, where that shit came from, how they built that shit.
No,
Did they have help from the
When
aliens?
did this become? I just had a list. You just narrowed it to 3.
You said 3.
No, you said 3. You said there are 3 things.
Wait
I
a minute.
said-
So it's an infinite list? I
Well-
can just keep going through the door? Then why don't I just ask for the infinite spectrum of all things?
That's boring.
How is that fucking boring? That covers everything.
No, because you have to have some salt in the cookie. So you have to. It's not necessarily that you have to frame your query right.
Great. So then I'll have a salty cookie through one door. Whoops.
A salty cookie through.
Yeah.
No. Let's say 10 things. But we're not going to go through all 10.
Here we go. Okay.
But no, because I want to see the pyramids now, fucker.
Yeah.
I'll see how that was made.
How was all
Easter
that?
Island.
Why
Shit.
they made it? How about this? Why make it?
Let's just do this. How about if we go back to the Sumerians?
Yeah.
The shit they wrote about.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
What is that all about?
Oh my God, Lucas fucking read this shit because there is a Death Star.
Is that Nibiru
God,
too?
Becky, what?
Were they the ones with the planet Nibiru? Or was that another one? That might have been.
Yeah, Nibiru. I believe. I don't know if that
planet
was
that comes every
Zechariah
so often.
Sitchin's being fictional or what have you. But
Yeah.
it's good reading. I should get you the Terra papers at some point.
I
It's
don't
just a
read.
little-
I can't. I can't read.
You read.
I just can't.
There's even pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they drew things like this is what they look
Is
like.
it one of those things where I open it up and like kind of unfolds into a 3D object and I can like pull tabs and make it move and stuff?
And as you open the book, it makes music, and then some of it's pop up.
You know, actually, the only book I've ever read and the only one I want to read is Shel Silverstein, the white one.
Where the
poetry book.
sidewalk ends?
Yeah, that's the only one. That's it. The only book I want to read. The rest they don't matter.
I saw Brenda pointed out my first, the first book I remember reading, and that was Go Dog Go by Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
All the dogs are partying and shit up in the fucking tree. And I remember being like 3 or 4 years old and being really concerned that the dogs are going to fall through. And then as I'm looking across the page, there's one where the dog is like falling through and they're like trying to pull him back up. I'm like, see? Told you.
Yep. Hey, look who's back! It's the big cat, and it's knocking shit off the desk and making noises.
Leave my non-Caucasian cat alone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He wants thumbs, okay? Can't he play and pretend that he has thumbs?
No, he's bored. He just wants to come and make some racket until treats happen.
He's an awesome cat. They're awesome cats. They're fun cats. I like my cats.
They're nice.
I wanted naked cats, but Brenda said I couldn't have any naked cats.
They're fucking weird, man. It'd be weird to pet that and hold that little skin thing.
I think it'd be fun to hold that little skin thing.
What kind of cat is that again?
Sphinx cat.
Sphinx cat.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool.
It's weird.
I'd get all the chicks with those cats.
That cat would be fucking freezing in
No,
this
you
house.
get those weird anorexic chicks with those cats, I bet.
That is unbelievably specific.
I know. It's just things in my head.
Yeah.
Sometimes aren't there anymore because they came out.
And now the cat's gone because
The garage
Mama's
door.
home.
Can you hear the garage door?
Yep,
That's
yep.
the garage door.
Mama's home, and that cat loves Mama
He does love himself some Mama.
and Mama's boy.
I got him to purr this morning, but it really, because he never purrs for me.
Oh, wow.
Like Torin, she's a little purring whore. She'll purr all the time. But he never purrs for me. So this morning I went and grabbed him. He was sleeping somewhere, and I grabbed him and pulled him in bed with us. And he just kind of crawled up to the pillow, and he put his face right in the back of Brenda's head, right in her hair, just buried his face. And he sat there for the longest time, and I started petting him. Mm-hmm. And then he's like...
He probably thought it was Brenda petting him.
Well, he knew it was me, but
Yeah.
I think the fact that he was by Brenda, so it was like, I don't know, some weird feline threesome. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, this is getting really weird. Everything, the bed there.
We were talking about
and,
Matthew McConaughey
we were not talking about Matthew
earlier.
McConaughey.
No, not you.
Oh. You
Brenda
and Brenda
and I
and the cat?
were.
Okay.
And we were talking about, I don't know where it came from. Okay. But somehow we got to talking about Matthew McConaughey. And I said, you know what? I told Brenda, I said, you can have sex with Matthew McConaughey. I said, in fact, that could be the threesome. All right, we'll do that.
Wow.
I mean, hell, I'll fuck Matthew McConaughey at that point.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Okay.
you know.
I respect your decision.
Yeah, it's Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm pretty.
Don't let the balls
Wow.
touch.
Matthew McConaughey and Morgan Freeman just had a love child.
That'd be an interesting
Yes,
child.
I know I'm pretty.
Freckles, a little tan.
I never wanted to be pretty.
Yeah.
But there I was in the lifeboat, looking pretty.
You have our sponsor. It is about that time. We need to head out.
I do have our sponsor.
He had a sponsor that he wrote down in everything.
I have a sponsor. Oh, it's Whizbang's Trample Awnings Incorporated.
What?
Whizbang Trample Awnings.
Whizbang Trample Awnings?
Yeah, they.
Okay.
This is they have this thing to where it's both a trampoline, but it also serves as an awning. So they're marketing this to like hotels and some of the factories in China. So they put these awnings outside so that, and then that way if people jump out of the buildings to kill themselves,
they bounce up.
They bounce
right back to work.
Right back to work.
Yeah, they got it at such an angle.
You'll get 4 demerit. Or demerit.
We're not even. Oh God. Well, we're not even going to grant you death by suicide.
Yeah,
you have to
just
come back in here and make that Nike shoe.
Yeah. So and the iPhone. Oh, and the iPad.
The iPad. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's them.
Wow.
Whizbang's
That's great.
Trample Awnings. There's just an L in the middle.
Whizbang makes that. The Whizbang Corp.
Whizbang Corp. Yeah,
And
they're a subdivision, a subsidiary of Petrus.
So Petrus, the game company.
Well, Petrus is actually a conglomerate, and they actually have a subdivision just called Petrus Games.
Yeah, Petrus actually started as a tax loophole for a billionaire. They're like, listen, we'll dump some money into this. This isn't going to sell. And then the cancer game took off.
The cancer game took off.
And then so did the Whizbang side
and
of the
then
business.
they make pants, and then meats, canned goods.
Canned goods. Meats, yep.
But meat, yeah.
Yep.
Meat and pants.
Meat.
That's what they make. They make meat and lawn chairs. Lawn chairs, meat, pants, and drills.
They do drills.
They make drills.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's a big factory.
Okay.
It's a very large factory. It's like Foxconn without the suicide rate.
Everybody, they're the Amazon of the Orient. So
yeah.
yeah.
Petrus, watch because you're going to see more stuff from Petrus. They're really cool. They've got the ball gag for kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, we're putting up the overlay. We're talking about ball gags for kids.
No, ball gags for kids to help them be quiet, but they're flavored like your favorite cartoon.
They're flavored like a cartoon.
I know.
John.
I don't know how it works. All right. This is their marketing department, not mine. Cartoon flavored ball gags.
You broke me. What the fuck? This company is so broad. They make all of these things like lawn chairs and drill presses and meat.
Pants.
Pants. And trampolines that could also be awnings.
Yes.
And they have a game department. It was a tax loophole for a billionaire.
And look at it. Look, that just took off.
And it took off.
It's like, Phil Collins and Cyndi Lauper. You just don't know what's going to come next.
What?
I know.
I don't get that reference.
Neither do I.
All right, John. Why don't you start up your little vocalizer here and sing us out?
What should I?
I don't know. What do you want to sing?
Well, we could.
Well, we talked about some good music tonight. You have a wide plethora of music. You could start with The Wall, something at the wall, or you could do something more fun like a Zappa song or any of these things. I'll put you front and center.
I'm almost there.
Oh, he's almost there. I'm just gonna filling up the air, filling up the air. I'm filling up the air as we're ready to go. I'm filling. The air is filled. Hey, great. All right, and to John.
Oh, re mi. Oh, fucker.
Do re mi fa sol la ti. Do re co do da ni mo.
Is that from Monty Python?
It's just in my head.
That sounds like the thing from Monty Python where they hit themselves with the books.
Hey, you think this is what the omnipotent being sounds like? Not God.
It's tough to understand what you're saying.
I know.
Okay, go. Just keep going.
This is me.
Sing your song.
Uda moisi from the Lord. Uda moisi from
Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. He loves you. I love you. We all love you.
All my voices love you too. I love you too. Oh, I'd shag that one.